Good morning and welcome to Florida Day 16. Today's our last full day. I'm sad about that. I said it before, but on these trips, they just roll around so fast, and before you know it, you're kind of having to leave again, which is not what we want. But we have still got about a day and a half of fun left before we have to leave. So we are absolutely going to make the most of it. Now, I think I said it yesterday, but please let me know if you've ever stayed at Cabana Bay and have experienced the same issues as us, because Pete and I have woken up so dry today, as if literally every single ounce of moisture has been sucked out of our bodies, which was not a fun feeling. So we've been trying to like really hydrate this morning, as is Oscar. That's him gulping down some water this morning. Vitamins. We have had breakfast in the room this morning. We have had our voodoo donuts that we picked up yesterday. So the apple fritter and the maple bar. Oscar's had a blueberry. I definitely think that the maple bar is the winner, for sure. And the cost of it is obviously really quite cost efficient for a breakfast option, because they're very reasonably priced. We have a beautiful sunrise this morning. It's so pink and dusty and it looks so pretty, even though our view is not amazing, but the sunrise is. Should we do outfit of the day?
Okay.
We are trending this morning. So Pete has a cake-worthy shirt which has got a Simpsons all over print. Oscar has a Bart Simpson t-shirt. What face is he pulling, Oscar? And some shorts that we thought actually quite matched. It's like the reverse. And then I have the itchy and scratchy Primark t-shirt on, and this amazing skirt from That's So Betty. So, do you think we'll be spending a bit of time in Simpsons Land today?
A little bit. Loads of it. Although, does it look like they've taken out some of the things to take pictures? Like the police car has gone.
Has it?
Yeah, they took it out. I'm sure they have.
Oh, we'll have to go and check, because we'll definitely want some photo ops in our little outfits today. So it is just after 7:30. Pete has been poking us in the back to
7:42.
7:42. He wanted to leave at 7:30, but we were just finishing off our donuts. Early entry starts from 8 AM. I don't think we need to worry, because the buses here are so much better that we'll be there for 8 AM, no problem. So we're going to start our day with early entry at Islands of Adventure, and then we're going to stay in Islands, have lunch there. I really want to try the Cafe 4, which is the Marvel themed quick service, because they've got a chicken Alfredo on there, and we haven't had one this trip, and I saw it and was like, definitely need to have one of those. After lunch, we're gonna then head over to Universal Studios and stay there until park closing, which tonight is 7 PM because it's not a party night. We're then gonna go for some dinner, get back to the room, finish off our packing, ready to leave tomorrow. But let's not worry about that just yet. Let's head off for Islands of Adventure. As always at Universal, there is a bus waiting at the bus stop. We have honestly not waited for a single bus the whole time here. Brilliant. Disney, take note. It's 8:03 and we're on the moving walkways, so we've kind of nearly made it. By the time we get to the entrance, then I'd like to think that the big crowd will have passed through. Other guests are like running. So
not like proper running, like dad running. They're not actually going much faster.
So yeah, nearly made it. 3 minutes late. It's 9 minutes past 8 and we're in. The adventure begins. 10 past 8 and the wait times are 2 hours and 15 minutes for Hagrid. and everything else is literally a walk-on because everyone's at Hagrid's. So we're going to start elsewhere. Was that there yesterday? Was these Christmas trees there? Morning. Okay, normally we'd head to the left, but early admission is to the right. Oh, look at all the details in Seuss Land.
We haven't seen that last time, have we?
No. Our first ride of the day, we must be mad. It's going to be Velocicoaster. Oh my god, we got to ride back to back because it's a walk-on. Now that will wake you up in the morning. We had such a good time, like, oh, Oscar wanted to ride a third time, but we thought we'd best move on and go do something else. But that was good, really good.
I feel a bit, I don't know, I feel not in pain, but I feel like I've been thrown around quite a bit.
Well, you definitely have been thrown around twice.
For this time in the morning.
This morning.
My ribs are a bit sore.
Oh, I love it. It's such a good ride, honestly. Definitely our favourite. But now we're going to go back through into Hogsmeade. We're going to try Forbidden Journey and Flight of the Hippogriff. Oscar is off to Hogwarts.
Just watch. I'll wager young Mr. Potter and Griffin.
Oh, just had to have a little sit down after Forbidden Journey. Maybe back-to-back Velocicoasters and then that. It was not a good thing before 9:30 in the morning. So, had a sit down. Pete has reactivated our freestyle cup and I've had some sugary Fanta. So hopefully I'll feel alright now. But that was actually a bit touch and go there. I had to close my eyes on the ride, but then I was like, oh no, if I'm ill on the ride, then they'll have to shut it down. And I was just like, just wait. You'll be outside in the fresh air soon. So yeah, just had that fresh air and then I think I'm alright to carry on. It's probably a sensible idea to head to Dr. Seuss Land and maybe tone down the thrill rides ever so slightly. So we've just had a look at the wait times and it's 5 minutes for Cat in the Hat, 5 minutes for the trolley ride, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish is not yet open. So yeah, let's just take it down a little notch this morning. That's probably a better idea. So we're just walking back through Hogsmeade, like, I love it. I would honestly love to walk around here, you know, late at night maybe, or first thing in the morning when it's quiet, because there's so many amazing details, but it's really hard to kind of take it all in because it's just so busy. And it's quite a small area really, but I would love to like fully explore it when it's a little bit quiet. But it's just so pretty. Look at that. Fabulous.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Have to speak louder, Oscar.
Speak up.
Speak up.
Excellent, I love jokes. You'll have to speak up, I don't have any ears. Start over, I didn't hear a word you said.
He said, why do people prefer the Yeti to the Sphinx?
Why do people prefer what?
The Yeti.
Why?
Because it's more.
That's why. Knock, knock. Water. What are you doing?
I'm backing away.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.
Did you get soaked? That was great interaction with the fountain. Don't miss that one, but be prepared to get wet.
Look out for the knock-knock joke.
Yeah, look out for the knock-knock joke. That was a lot of fun though. You'll dry off in the sun, Bobby.
Yep, it's just like a hose. It's like...
Yeah, it is very bright today. We're planned for a really nice day. I think it's a high of 29. It's nice to have a little bit more sun before we have to go home back to the cold. We are going to head to the trolley train ride. Oh look, the plain belly sneetch and the star belly sneetch. Oh, look at this.
C is for cookie.
Who said that? Please stop. This C is for the Circus McGurkus Big Top. And D, that's a breeze. P is for perfect. A day at the beach. Q is for quick. Look, that must be a sneetch. Now back to G. Why? For green eggs and green ham. I really like them. I do, Sam, I am.
Look, and we saw him, the cat in the hat.
Make that cat go away. You do not want to play.
I really do love the theming in here. It is very Dr. Seuss. It's very cute. What's Oscar doing? Are you up to no good? Hey? So Oscar's just got a churro and Pete has just got an icy from the little kiosk outside of Cat in the Hat. Is that a good churro, Oscar? Yep. Just be careful with that chocolate sauce. We've just noticed the footprints. Grinch prints. How cool. So this one is a first for us. It's Poseidon's Fury. We don't know what it is or what to expect. So let's go and find out. This one was closed when we came here in February. But we're intrigued. Look at this theming. Amazing. So pretty. So with Poseidon's Fury, we waited quite a while for the next show to start. And then it experienced a delay, so we waited a little bit longer. And then the cast members came and said, there is an issue. There will be a further delay. Couldn't really confirm when, but said, you know, potentially up to another 20 minutes, which unfortunately that's my limit. So we've just had to leave. So now we're gonna head back round to Hogsmeade and it's time for our Hagrid return time. So we're looking forward to riding that again. And then after that, I think we're gonna head through into the Marvel area and start thinking about lunch. Really excited to try the Cafe 4. Obviously that's new to us. And yeah, I want chicken Alfredo. Hagrid's was brilliant again, wasn't it, Oscar? Oscar was able to ride in the motorcycle bit, but I think he's going to stick to the sidecar going forward. I think it was a bit more comfortable. So now we are definitely ready for some lunch. So that's where we are heading now, through to the Marvel area. Hi!
Do you want to be in the photo too?
No, I'm alright, thank you. So with Cafe 4, it's all mobile order, so there's a QR code on each table and you order from there. and presumably they'll come and bring it to you. So we've refilled the freestyle cup before we came in, so rather than obviously paying extra for a cup, that will save us a couple of dollars. And then we also had the Minute Maids that we picked up on our food shopping, and again they sell these here for like $3 just for a little juice carton, so we brought them with us just to cut the cost really on the drink. So for what we ordered breadsticks, obviously the chicken Alfredo and the chicken parm sub, and with the annual pass it came to $28.24. Oh my god, how good does this look? From a quick service for $28. Like, I'm genuinely impressed. Look at the size of those breadsticks. So let's do a taste test. It's very garlicky. I feel like I need to try a bigger bit. It almost tastes a little bit watered down. Like the flavors aren't as strong as they could be. But I did really fancy like some pasta, and the chicken is actually very good. The chicken is like well cooked and it tastes good, but the actual sauce, like I say, just tastes a little bit watered down. So if I was to give it like a star rating, I'd probably say like 6 out of 10. It's not bad at all, and I think for the price, like pretty happy with that actually. How's the chicken parm?
That's really good.
Is it?
It's like, daft as it sounds, it's like when you have a meatball sub from Subway.
Yeah.
It's that marinara sauce with the cheese, but
yeah,
obviously with like breaded chicken. Yeah, it's great. It's exactly what I wanted.
Good. And how are the breadsticks? Oscar didn't want much for lunch today, did you? So straight after dinner, what was yours and Daddy's really sensible idea?
Stormforce.
Yeah, how was it?
It was really good. I just went flying.
Did your food stay down?
Yeah.
That's good.
My stomach doesn't even hurt. Do it again.
Wow. So we are now leaving Islands of Adventure to head over to Universal Studios. There's 2 ways, maybe more, that you can go, but the 2 that we know of is you can take the Hogwarts Express over to Islands, or you can leave the park, walk through Citywalk and re-enter Universal Studios. Now, because of where we were located, we were literally at the entrance of the park, so rather than walk all the way around back to Hogsmeade to get the Hogwarts Express, it's obviously quicker for us to leave the park and just walk across. We kind of liken it to Disneyland Paris, don't we?
Yeah.
When you're leaving Disneyland Paris and heading over to Disney Studios, it's really not far at all. Like, this is what we really like about Universal, is that you can park hop so easily. If you are looking for the picture, the Universal Globe picture or the Archway picture, then do it during the day, because it was literally dead. And it's now 1:15. There's literally nobody out the front. So, top tip from us. And now we're just heading through, I think we want to go to the Mummy first. I love this Halloween Horror Nights entrance. That's great though. Look at all the pumpkins. All the pumpkin details. Amazing. We're just gonna head into the annual pass lounge, given we were foiled the other day, get out of the heat for a little bit. So with the Universal Annual Pass Holder Lounge, they've got a little seating area, as Oscar is demonstrating. They've got some exclusive annual pass holder merchandise. There's not masses of seating, but I'm guessing that people that are enjoying the parks are probably less inclined to come and sit. It said as we entered that you can pick up a monthly annual pass button. So we've just asked around that. We've just picked up a annual pass magnet that we've purchased. So whilst Pete was paying, he asked about the button. And it's no longer monthly. It used to be a pin, then they've changed it to a magnet, and it's now seasonal rather than monthly. So we've been advised that the next season would be Christmas. So we've just missed out on that. But that's something to ask about. I think it's always nice to get freebie, isn't it?
This is the kid.
Let's roll.
Alrighty, come on up.
It's very cool, isn't it? Hi, Bumblebee.
What did we think of the Mummy?
It was good. I definitely think the movie's scarier than the ride,
Yeah.
but that's normal.
I was expecting like a sudden drop, and I was quite glad that there wasn't one. That was the point where we went backwards, but yeah, I thought there was going to be a drop, and I was kind of bracing myself. Again, with some of these rides we just haven't looked them up, so we don't know what to expect, and then that gives you like a level of nervousness and apprehension because you're thinking, what is this going to be like? But no, I really enjoyed that.
When I went on it the other night, I didn't even know it was a roller coaster. I had literally no idea what I was getting into.
Yeah, so we had a little bit of insight from Pete, who told us that it was an indoor roller coaster. But yeah, that was like Big Thunder Mountain-esque. I quite liked that. I think it was a good
Now
one.
that I've done it a second time, I would actually say like the way it starts and the first sort of section of the ride, it kind of feels like a baby version of Rock and Roller Coaster,
Roller coaster.
just without the upside downs.
I think it's a baby version of Everest because it goes backwards and stuff.
So we're gonna head over to Diagon Alley. We are desperate for a Florian Fortescue's. We haven't had one yet. I'm only here for another day, so need to remedy that. We're heading into London King's Cross and then over to Diagon Alley. Leicester Square Station. Oh, I'm so excited. Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. Could be George. Oh, look at the dragon guarding Gringotts. What did you go for?
Butterbeer, soft serve butterbeer.
Very nice. Oscar, what did you go for?
Same as always.
Strawberry and peanut butter.
Yep.
And I went for the sundae, which is salted caramel blondie, chocolate and raspberry with hot fudge and caramel sauce. Now I did ask for it in a tub like they did in February, but they said the sauce is too hot to put in a tub, so it has to be in the souvenir glass for the extra $3. I'm not really bothered about the price, but I just don't want to lug a big plastic thing around with us, but I wanted the sundae. And all three came to $24 with the annual pass discount. Whilst we were still over in Diagon Alley, we were able to ride Escape from Gringotts, which is really good. Like, I'd forgotten so much of that, so was quite pleasantly and excitedly surprised with some of the movements of the cart, shall we say. And it's quite a long ride as well. I quite like a long ride. You know, it feels like more value for money, doesn't it? So enjoyed that. And then we had a quick look on the app and we realised that the Simpsons characters were only meeting until 4:30 and it was about 4:10. So we ran over to, well, not ran obviously, but we power walked over to the Simpsons area where we met Krusty and Sideshow Bob, and that was really fun, interactive meet and greet. They loved our outfits. And then we've just been taking a few photos around the Simpsons area. I'm on my own because Oscar and Pete have just gone off to do the Simpsons ride. Obviously I'm happily going to sit that one out.
Now, which lucky family will be the first to go on my thrilling new ride? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Make it quick, I gotta go. To the little clown's room, so the family that will see my show is the one who hollers, go! Fine, you're in. Come with me. Oh.
And then after that we're going to head over for the final horror makeup show of the day, probably before heading out for some dinner to give us time to pack later.
And your tickets are non-refundable.
It's such a sad day. So whilst the boys are riding, I'm just sitting here people watching. Because it's a bit later in the day, there's like a nice breeze, it's still nice and warm, it's so sunny. I don't want to go. Having too much of a nice time. Oh. We just need to soak in those final Florida moments. We really enjoyed the horror makeup show, didn't we?
Yep.
You were laughing and
Only a
laughing.
bit. I didn't laugh at everything.
He was laughing
I
and
laughed
laughing.
at when they said people in the UK cigarette.
Everyone in the UK smokes. That was the joke.
That was the joke, yeah. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
You like that one, don't you?
Yeah. I'm a bit disappointed Oscar didn't get picked.
I didn't
Because he didn't want to be picked, and they said they were looking for someone who didn't want to be picked, and I was just pointing at him, going, take him.
But they said he was making eye contact, so I just was like...
Someone who's avoiding eye contact.
Oh.
Yeah, that would have been fun, especially to see his face squirming. So after that, yeah, we're gonna head out. We've kind of done everything that we wanted to do today. It has been a good day, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's been a really nice day. Everybody seems to love our outfits as well, which is nice.
When we were queuing up for the Trusty Inside joke, literally every single person in the queue in front of us was looking back and you could see them all commenting on it.
It's cute. That's why we like to dress, like themed dressing. It's like quite nice to feel a little bit more immersed in it. So we're just gonna head on through into Citywalk. We're gonna head to Bubba Gump's for dinner. Like, that's our final night's dinner. So we had to pick a good one. Although we were just debating about what we were gonna eat, because the food we ate there the other day is like our favorite, but we don't want to eat the same thing again like 2 days later, but it was so good. So yes, follow along, stay tuned. Oh god, scared me. Stay tuned to see if we mix it up a bit or not. Pete is starting with his usual Bubba Gump speciality of the Corona Rita. And what we just noticed, I wonder if the camera will even pick it up, is that the little sugar crystals are stars. How cute is that? What drink did you go for? Chocolate milk. And they don't do orange Fanta in Bubba Gump, so we just refilled the mug with orange Fanta before we came in at the Coke Freestyle machine in Citywalk. Right, so I'm so tempted to get the shrimp linguine again because it is so good, but I opted for the surf and turf, so I've gone for a ribeye with prawns, mash and fries, and how good does that look? I am so looking forward to this.
I am being incredibly boring and getting Mama's chicken again because I just enjoyed it so much last time I was here. I think the toss-up was that or a burger, and I had a burger last night, so I'm going for this again. Oscar went for the pepperoni pizza again with some fries and blue jelly.
Chocolate milk. That's
Yep.
the only difference.
Yeah, you got chocolate milk tonight instead of an apple juice.
So the bill has just arrived and it's put the suggested tip on top anyway, so it's showing us $98.56 with the tip. We always prefer to leave a cash tip because we we think that goes directly to the server rather than to the restaurant, so we'll pay the $84.31 and then leave the cash tip.
Hi. I don't know where I'm going. Please subscribe so I don't fall backwards. And like as well. I asked you to. So I told you.
We know the walk.
Look at him go. That is the cutest thing. So we are just back at Cabana Bay after our last full day here. Cute sad face. Hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, please give us a big thumbs up.
I feel like I'm about 10 seconds behind.
And a subscribe is always appreciated.
Because she told you to, you have to subscribe and like.
And join us tomorrow for our final vlog in this October Florida series, where we have got half a day in the parks before we need to head to the airport and get on our plane home, which we won't think about just yet. We've still got half a day's worth of fun. Yay! So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!
Peace.